Looks like shit. Talk about the most motherfucking ghetto ass looking shit ever. Hello, anybody out there? Welcome to my first live stream. What is up? What is up? What is up? Is anyone out there right now? As you can see on today's topic, what I want to discuss this is my first time on this fucking platform. So if you can hear me, do me a solid, give me a thumbs up, say hello, what's cracking. My name is Lopez. I am the host of the On the Gun Line podcast. So with that, I think it would just be silly of me not to go ahead and talk about why the hell is the military or the army itself having such a hard time not only recruiting but maintaining its soldiers. So I would love to interact with y'all out there once y'all get on here. If you do, it'd be awesome. Do me a solid once again. If you can hear me, see me. If you can't, just give me a thumbs down. You can't if you can't hear me, you can't even put a thumbs down. But if you can hear me, do me a solid and just give me a thumbs up, man. I would appreciate that. That way I know what's cracking. This is my first time doing this live shit. I'm usually just do pre-recorded podcasts. So I want to talk about why is it that the military is what's cracking lacking, homie? I got you loud and clear. Right on, Gary Rowland, one of my day oneer subscribers. What's going on, Big Pimpin'? How you doing today out there, brother? Oh man, I am happy. At least I got somebody to talk to today. Check this out, man. I was actually just thinking here, do it, go live, see what the fuck happens. You know what I'm saying? So, what's the worst that can happen? That's why you've seen this ghetto-fied fucking background. I'm still working on the garage, trying to get that to look more like a studio once again. Unfortunately, with the holidays, we got the fucking Christmas tree up in that bitch. And let's see, just got home from work, about to chill and smoke a bowl. Hey, smoke one for me, baby. Us folks on probation can't do so. So yeah, dude, check it out. Even if it's just you and me here, man, I appreciate this. Check this out, dog. Why do you think the military is having, or not the military? Let's just stick with the army. Why is the army having such a motherfucking problem? And I cuss a lot, by the way. I don't know if there's a delay on this for anybody that pops on here or not. But why do you think there's a problem with the military not just obtaining but retaining its soldiers, bro? I mean, I trip out on this because people don't have pride anymore in being American or wanting to be a fucking soldier. To me, when I was a young kid, that's all I wanted to do was be a fucking Marine. I ended up in the army, as you can see. But dude, it trips me the hell out that it's like people don't want to serve their country anymore. It's like there's no pride in being an American. But they'll be quick to go out and loot shit and shoot shit up out on the streets. So they rather tear down their country than serve their country, and that's what trips me the hell out, man. So yeah, just a couple of thoughts. And as I'm here speaking with you, and I appreciate you once again. Oh, Roland, is it? No, I'm pronouncing it Roland. That's the way it looks like to me. So, anyways, I'm looking at this article on here. I don't know. I guess I can't share fucking what's the shit called? Screen share? Can I screen share? You got to give me a say. Hey, Roland, let me know if you can see some of this shit. All right, bro. You gonna be my little test tuber. Let's see. Da-da-da-da. Oh, okay. Can I share? All right. Can you see that, dog? Let me know if you can see that shit, bro. They hopped on the woke train. I didn't see any other branch making whack ass commercials. Yes, everyone deserves an opportunity to serve and feel part of the team, but there's a line we don't cross. Amen to that, brother. You are speaking truth. That's a fact, what you just said right there. It trips me the hell out how. All right, so you can see it right on. So check this out. Read with me if you can, or read along with me. And if you can't do me a solid, man, like this fucking podcast. Let's share this shit. I mean, not podcast. What is this called? A live stream? I don't know. Anywho, dude. So check this out. While the Marine Corps and Space Force, independent branches organized under the Navy and Air Force, respectively. Well, let's not forget that the Air Force came from the Army. Army Air Corps. Anyway, anticipate meeting their 2023 recruitment goals. The military expects to fall short of its goals for the Army, Navy, and Air Force. The Army expects to recruit 55,000 new soldiers in 2023, 10,000 short of its goal. So 10,000 short of its goal, huh? Hmm. The Air Force also expects 10,000 person shortfall, and the Navy expects to be 6,000 shy of its goal. All right, well, let's talk about why. Well, let's see. The Army was doing really well in recruiting when they needed bodies, right, for the war. When they needed motherfuckers to go out there and go handle some business, they were all about, hey, come on in, let's join. What? You got a felony? No problem. Come on down. And that's what trips me the hell out too. I had a felony and they took my ass in. And I'll be goddamned if I wasn't, going all balls out in it. I wanted to be a fucking soldier. Hence why I joined the fucking military. Um, but then what did it start doing? They started cracking down on dumb shit. For example, motherfuckers got a DUI. You're out. Dude, motherfuckers getting DUIs is how usually they used to get promoted. You know what I mean? There used to be a whole fucking saying, you fuck up to move up. And when they got rid of that shit, that's when they got rid of a lot of good NCOs, a lot of good leadership. Hey, whoever the other two that joined in are, I appreciate y'all. Come on in. Let's chit chat in here, man. We're trying to have a conversation as to why is it that the military is having a hard time recruiting and also maintaining. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, I spent 10 years in the military. I was medically fucking retired because of my back got all fucked up being in the field artillery, amongst some other shit. So, anywho, easy come, easy go. They come and they go. It's all gravy. Roland, I appreciate you being here, bro. At least I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. So, anyways, with that being said, it used to be fuck up to move up. I mean, shit, your command sergeant major usually had 2 or 3 DUIs already, about 2 divorces, a bad credit of 540. You know what I'm saying? So, what the fuck? All of a sudden, that wasn't good enough. And don't let it come to a point where I can see it happening, bro, in the future that the Army is going to be so selective about who the fuck they're bringing in that they're going to go by your credit score next. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. I mean, if they're doing that already, I don't even know, man. Are they doing that? It wouldn't surprise me if they did, bro. That's the crazy part. Anywho, but let's see. The Army expects 55,000 new soldiers. Now, out of those 55,000, how many are getting out of the Army? One of my best buds got, let's see, what does it say? And just so you know, I'm a little bit retarded when it comes to reading, so you'll have to forgive me on that. Let's see, one of my best buds got one and got separated immediately from the Army, but he kind of turned into a dirtbag. I got one, and I saw that as, oh fuck, I really got to grind and show I want to be here. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Some people fuck up and they bounce back from it. Normally you would have a Article 15 under your belly and shit when you became an NCO. And it wasn't frowned upon like it is nowadays. People be acting out there like they fucking never had a goddamn Article 15. I had an Article 15, all right? Got it. I was a fucking private. I got drunk as fucking Baghdad. Whew. And maybe I didn't stop cussing so much, right? Yeah, I'll stop cussing a little bit. I'll try to hold my tongue. But anyways, dude, yeah, I got my Article 15, but this was back in 05, 06, when we still needed the bodies in Iraq and in Afghanistan, right? And I got busted in country. I was in Baghdad when I got busted drunk. And with that being said, I pretty much got a slap on the wrist, bro. I'm not even gonna bullshit. I got a slap on the wrist. I got a fucking company grade Article 15. I got 45 and 45. So what's that mean? 45 days extra duty, 45 days restriction. Bro, I'm in Baghdad. What am I going to be restricted to? My fob? Oh, no. I go to work outside of the fob. You know what I'm saying? And anyways, and then 45 days extra duty. That sucked balls. Not gonna lie about that, because out there in May, June, whoo, that heat was horrible, baby. And ain't not like, reorganizing sandbags out in June in the middle of Baghdad. That shit is horrible, my friends. But stand by here. Wait, you do not have control over downtime. No, I don't. Sorry, I'm over here texting with my daughter who wants me to take her damn downtime off. But anywho, again, I got a motherfucking slap on the wrist. I did my time, and guess what? I bounced back from it. All right, I bounced back from it because I had only been in the army maybe about a year and some change. Because I had only been in the army for about maybe a little over a year. So what ends up happening, bro? They flagged me for 3 months. All right. So I caught my shit in May, June, July, August, September, I think was when they lifted my flag. Right. And what happens at the 2 year mark in the army? What happens at the 2 year mark? You get your fucking E4 automatically, right? Bam. Automatically made my E4. Even after I got my motherfucking my alcohol related incident. It wasn't a DUI because I was in country, but it was an alcohol related incident. And anyway, I'm not saying that because hey, I got away with it. I'm saying it, as I got lucky, bro. I had a good command. Well, I had a good first sergeant and a good NCO chain of concern that actually looked out for me. So anywho, what ended up happening was I caught that well, not DUI, I caught that alcohol incident, but one of my chiefs at the time, well, one of my NCOs, Staff Sergeant Taylor, told me, "Hey Lopez, there's only two ways you can go from this. You can either stay on the fucking ground and let this Article 15 haunt you and be a shitbag, or you can bounce back up and show these motherfuckers what you all about." And what I do, I bounce back, baby. So I got my E4 automatically into at the 2 year mark. Then when I got back to the States, I hit Korea, right? I got to Korea, and as soon as I was there, I started prepping for that fucking board, bro. I started prepping for that board. And sure enough, I went to the board, knocked it out. The Article 15 was nowhere near my fucking was not as a shadow, or it wasn't like something that was hindering me. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. You gotta bounce back. But anyways, back to this. Motherfucking NCOs. Well, I'm sorry, I gotta stop cussing so much. So all these NCOs, that were battle hardened, battle tested, started getting booted out the military. Why? Because you know what? We were self medicating for a lot of things that either we saw or that happened out there that we wanted to fucking bury deep inside our heads. All right. So a lot of that self medication ended up with either herb or alcohol. And it's funny how herb does better for one, but it's fucking illegal. But alcohol, you could have that shit all day. Anywho, that's another topic for another day. So what happens? These fools go out, they get a little drink on, they get in trouble because they're driving back. And you know what? Check this out, bro. I know one NCO, great sergeant first class, outstanding motherfucker. Known him since I was back in the Korea days. Had a couple of brews, wasn't even drunk. You know what I'm saying? You know how you know your tolerance, bro. Gets pulled over, cop smells alcohol on him, blows, and all of a sudden, boom, DUI, bro. Career killer. That's a fucking career killer because you automatically, once you get a DUI, boom, GOMAR. All right. For those who don't know what a GOMAR is a general order memorandum. No, general officer memorandum of reprimand. Got it. All right. I'm guilty. I got one as well. Got my GOMAR, had my Article 15, got a letter of concern. But anyway, this NCO, he was a great NCO, is a great NCO. I'm not gonna throw his name out there. He knows who he is. Anywho, but shit like that is what detracts because he did all this fucking time in the army just to get fucked over. So that's why they're not gonna keep their retention goals, man. They're missing out by 10,000. Yeah, because motherfuckers heard how you guys are dogging them. Not only that, dude, they changed the fucking. They changed the. Am I talking too loud? By the way, Roland. I feel like I'm yelling. Am I yelling? If I'm yelling, let me know. I need to probably lower my voice. I sound like I'm fucking screaming here. Anywho, it pisses me off when I think about it that these cats that that joined the military, for example, when I joined in, I knew that if I did my 20 years and I got out, I was gonna have my retirement when I get out. You know what I mean? I got that check for the rest of my life. But what does the good old government do? What are they best at? Fucking us over. So Bohica, we're gonna change your retirement into a retirement plan. So now it sounds like a fucking 401k, I think is what they got going there. I don't want a 401k. I want to do my 20 years, retire, and go work as a Walmart greeter. You know what I mean? And now you can't do that. Now you have to fucking work, and you won't be able to get those funds if it's in a 401k until you retire out as a civilian, which is somewhere along the lines of the age of freaking, like, well, they're trying to up that up to like the, what's that shit called? They're trying to up it up to like in the 60s or into the 70s now. What you got going on there, Roland? They gave me a Gomar RD15, and I went to ASAP. For the civilian side, I did 100 hours of community service and level 1 and 2 alcohol awareness classes. Bro, so wait. So you got busted for the Dewey while you were locked, while you were in, and they made you do both? So, I mean, so you had to do community service for the city as well as the motherfucker. Damn, dog. And was this when you were in Carson, though, Roland? Let me know if that was when you were in Carson, bro. Yeah, they got me. Dude, okay, but still, bro, you got busted by the MPs, right? So if you got busted by the MPs, you should have only gotten hemmed up through Fort Carson. Because okay, I'm speaking from experience here. Let's go ahead and divulge. My dumb ass got busted for a DUI back in 2011 while I was at Fort Carson. Okay, so that's how I know about the GOMAR. I got the relief for cause fucking NCOER. You know what I mean? And with that though, when I went to court, did you plea bargain it? Because I ended up plea bargaining that shit down to DWAI, which is driving while ability impaired. So I took that plea bargain, and that way it wasn't considered a DUI. But to the army, it still was, which was stupid. But that's nor here nor there. Anyways, I'm not trying to say I was the best motherfucking NCO or the greatest motherfucking NCO, but you know what? I was a pretty damn good NCO. Could I have done things differently? I'm pretty sure I could have. I know I have a lot of soldiers out there that would agree with yeah, old Sergeant Lopez could have been a little bit more less screaming. Less fucking what was I, moody, bipolar, as he said, as they used to call me. But anyway, anyways, so I think that affects the fucking retention. You know, you got rid of a lot of NCOs. Like a lot of my peer groups, they're all first sergeants now. You know, one or two maybe a sergeant major or possibly a candidate for a sergeant major here soon. But the point being is, I saw a lot of fools that went through the ranks that shouldn't have been there. Went to court in Colorado Springs, and they just told me, told the Springs, and just told the judge the truth. He asked me a few questions about my job on the gun line and gave me a slap on the wrist, pretty much. All right, cool, man. Hey, you lucked out, baby. You lucked out. But anyway, dude, it just it's shit like that. I think that that they want to come in, they want to stay in, and yeah, they no, they fuck up. If it's not a habitual a pattern of misconduct, as we used to say, if it's not a pattern that you're showing, dude, we're all gonna fuck up. We're fucking human. If you're in a civilian job and you get busted for a Dewey, you don't get fired, bro. You know, you don't. Now, if you miss work, you know, because you were locked up, you might get fired. You know what I mean? But if you fuck up, they should give you that opportunity. Now, when it becomes a pattern and you're a shitbag, then I get it. You know, chapter that motherfucker out. But your leadership nowadays, they're so fucking. At least this is when I was in. I got out about 8 years ago, y'all. Um, I still had some leadership that would fight for you. You know, like, and then I started noticing the change that a lot of the leadership just became like yes men, yes men. You know, and on the gun line or out in the combat arms area of operations, that shouldn't be down like that. The unit was trying to knock me down a rank, but at that point, I had found out they shouldn't have punished me at all since I got punished by a judge in the civilian sector already. Yeah, I heard that a lot, and I don't want to be a barracks lawyer or anything like that, but I know that a lot of barracks lawyers will say that will be like double jeopardy or whatnot. So that's definitely it's definitely a detractor. You know what I mean? But dude, it just pissed me off that like it was rare to see NCOs fighting for their Joes anymore. My platoon sergeant tried to fight for me. I had my commander, my commander was awesome shit. He actually wrote a letter for a rebuttal on my Gomar. He helped me write, I wrote a letter for my rebuttal and he helped me. He signed it. You know what I mean? To put his name on the line like that for an NCO, that's love. And why? But I wasn't a shitty NCO, dog. I made shit happen. I made things happen. I did what I had to do as an NCO, which was train, teach, coach my soldiers. But nowadays, I know of a couple of folks that are getting, that got hemmed up here and there for certain things, and certain people who say, "Hey, if you ever need me, I got you." But when they ask them for like character letters or character statements, they're like, "Nah, I can't do that for you, bro." That's bullshit. They don't want to put their fucking career on the line, or they think that their career is going to get tainted because you're supporting somebody, and that's bullshit. Especially if that NCO did nothing but hook you up or look out for you. Leadership can be dirty if you don't know your rights. Oh, you 100% on that. 100%. Irina wrote me a letter of good character along with a few other NCOs. I think with those letters made a huge difference. What could have happened to me? Yeah, dude, definitely, definitely. And Irina is a great dude. I mean, awesome, awesome NCO right there. We were NCOs. We were junior NCOs together, and he made it to the senior ranks, and now he's getting ready to retire, man. I mean, he's counting down the days. So, but anywho, it just trips me out. I think that's a lot of the reasoning that you can't keep retention within the army itself. Not only that, and then you got to baby these fucking soldiers nowadays. I'm sorry. I knew that there was going to be some fucking babysitting that came with it. I got it. It came with the territory. But it was only onesies and twosies, within the section or within the platoon or the battery that needed that extra attention, you know. But from what it seems now, just from and it might be just a small but loud voice, a small population of the army, but a loud enough, but they're loud as fuck that complain and cry all the fucking time, bro. So having Joes like that, I couldn't deal with it. I mean, sometimes you try to motivate soldiers. Some need the yelling, to get that fire in their ass. Others could just have a talking to. Each Joe is going to be different in the way you approach them. That's one thing that came to light through my years as an NCO. Not everybody's going to be taught the same. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying. I think I don't know, dude. It's just tripping me the hell out just thinking about this. Ah, we need to get some more folks up in here because now I got my ass is chatty right now. Oh man, dude, I'm telling you, fucking, it's it's stuff like that. I don't know how it is across the other branches, but I do know if you get in trouble for in the Air Force, they've always had those standards of like, because they're nerds, they're a bunch of fucking nerds. The only ones that really put in a lot of work, and not to downplay the enlisted men, but the officers are the only ones that kick ass in that motherfucker doing their job. And I guess anyway, I'll leave it there. All right, so who is eligible to join the military, bro? Let's talk about it. All right, the Department of Defense developed a method for estimating the number of young adults who would be eligible to join the military. In 2020, its qualified military available study estimated that 23% of Americans ages 17 to 24 were eligible for military service. This age group represents 90% of the military applicants. That was a decrease from 2016 when the department estimated 29% were eligible. God damn, dog. Now that's fucking crazy, bro. So we went from having 29% eligible to be service members to we dropped that shit down to 23%. That's 6% in shit 4 years. Damn, dog. Why? Because becoming fat bodies. A lot of them became fat bodies because they don't do sports anymore. And if they really wanted to fucking join the military, they would do what needed to be done in order to fucking enlist. Whoever you are that just joined us, hey, what's going on? What's cracking? Give me a thumbs up. Say hello on here. It's just me and Gary just shooting and chopping it up, man. Um, I'm open here for some questions. You got any questions? Let me know. Any Army related questions? I can answer what I can. I'm not any of those SF cats that have those high speed stories. Nope. I'm just a regular Joe that was on the gun line and just loves talking shit. Anywho, let's talk about the recruiting, man. Let's go back to talking about the recruiting. What's keeping young Americans from joining the military? Well, let's see. What do they say? In the fall of 2022, Joint Advertising, Marketing, Research, and Studies, a program run by the United States Department of Defense, polled people ages 16 to 24 about their likelihood to join the military. Why or why not? I got to hear these fucking answers, bro. When asked in the next few years how likely is it you'll be serving in the military, 2% replied definitely, 7% replied probably. Conversely, 32 replied probably not, and 58% replied not. Damn. 90% of the 90% of young people who are likely to consider the military as a career path. God damn. Ain't that a shame? It's a shame, bro. Let's see. I feel everyone should serve 2 years minimum, mandatory. Of course, there would be medical exceptions and exceptions for school. I feel you on that, man. I feel you on that. What? What? I don't know. Give me a second. Have you? Let me text her. Sorry, y'all. It's the thing about being live that I got a family here, and since I'm not in my little quote unquote studio, they get to come and bother me. So, anywho, so as I was saying, 90% of those that were getting ready to graduate don't join because, well, I mean, they just don't want to join the military. I think a lot of people would figure out it's not that bad a job. It's not that bad a job, bro. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Coming from the field artillery perspective, all right, this was my day in the Army from E1 through E4. My day in the Army began at about 5:30 in the morning. 5:30 in the morning, I will wake up, shave, put on my PT shorts, put on my PT shirt, my running shoes, or my socks and my running shoes, get in my car, and head out to fucking do PT. I was living in the barracks, so at that time, you had to make your bed, make your everything get squared away, and give me one quick second. God damn it! So that's what it consisted of to go do PT for 1 hour from 6 to 7 a.m. Hey, can you please turn the interwebs on for the kids?
Already did.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
They're saying it's not working.
Well, Sophia's isn't changed. I don't know what she's talking about.
Okay, Sophia is not the one. It's the other one, the older one.
Yeah, I know. Tell her to give it a second.
Oh, okay. It's going to space. All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Love you. Bye. All right. So where were we? Hey, check it out now. All right. So where were we? All right. So I would go to PT. PT would be from 6:30 to 7:30. I'm lying because I would leave at about 5:45. Get to the get formation. Start everybody because you got to do a formation before the formation. Anywho, so 6:30, you get in fucking formation, salute the flag, and get your ass to go do PT from 6:30 to 7:30. Then what? 7:30 comes along. All right, see you at the motor pool at 9:30. That gives you 2 hours, bro. 2 hours to go ahead and shit, shower, shave, and eat. All right. So you go home, you wash up, or you go into the bees, you wash up, put your fucking uniform on, and then what? You go eat breakfast, right? Go eat your motherfucking breakfast. Nom 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 nom. You get your grub on. So you get to the motor pool around, let's say 9, 9:10, 9:15, because formation is at 9:30. So they're gonna want you formed up at 9:20. So at 9:15, you got to be there already forming up so you can get accountability. Regardless, 9:30 formation, fall in, report, boom. You do your report. If it's Monday, they're gonna do an in rank inspection. All right. Open ranks, march. Everybody opens up the motherfucking platoon. And then your first sergeant, or not your first sergeant, your platoon sergeant, your smoke is gonna go with the LT, checking out your uniform. This is Monday mornings now, all right? This is Monday mornings. He's gonna go through your uniform, make sure everything's squared the fuck away, make sure you got all your sensitive items if you have any. Usually you would have it in a Ziploc bag. It'll be shit like your ACE card and all this other dumb shit. All right. Make sure you shave, you got a fresh haircut, your uniform looks squared away. Back in the day, we had black boots. So, make sure they're fucking shined up. Your uniforms, they were BDUs, all pressed up, looking fucking sweet. And check this out. If you look good for that day, if you stood out above all your other peers, bro, guess what? Smoke will be like, hey, you know what, Chief? Go ahead and give him that day off. Boom. You gone for the day if you're looking squared away. Done deal. All right. Show me another job that's gonna do that. But let's say, you were just mid, you were going through and everything. What happens next? All right. What happens next? All right. Go do PMCS. Go PMCS your guns. Monday morning is 9:30. So about 9:45, 10 o'clock, you start doing your job. All right. Again, field artillery. You go and do what? You start basically you grab a fucking dash 10, a book, and a TM, and you go through it. You go through it, and your PMCS and your howitzer. All right, you're checking fluid levels. If you're in a track vehicle, you're checking the tracks, the end connectors. You're getting up voice and digital. You're making sure that everything is squared the fuck away. Now you're doing that. So let's say from about 10 to 11:30. Guess what happens at 11:30, y'all? Lunch. Lunch. You go to lunch at 11:30. Gone. Deuces. And guess what happens? You're gone to lunch and you ain't got to be back till what time? Say it with me. 1300. You get an hour and a half for lunch, Lopez? Yeah, you get an hour and a half for lunch. 1300. Be back at around the battery area. All right, bam. So you go to lunch for an hour and a half. Normally, a lot of motherfuckers go out and go to sleep and sham out. Now, if your chief is cool with you and you ain't got shit planned up, your chief is gonna tell you, hey y'all, go disappear. Go take care of any personal business you gotta take care of. Just have your cell phone with you and be on call. Be ready to be back here or at the motor pool, wherever I tell you, within 15 minutes. Too easy. What did most of us do? We go to the bees, bro. We go to the bees and go play some motherfucking Madden. Madden 2005, baby. We be on it. We go do that. Or if we did have anything outstanding, like we had to go to finance, because a lot of motherfuckers got those home or those pioneer loans. Gotta go get that pioneer loan because we're living way above our means as privates. And we go take care of that business. And then we get that text message around probably 15:30, 15:45. Hey, meet at the motor pool at 16:30. 16:30, everybody shows up. All right, everybody starts trickling in. Some chiefs will take their section to this side and just start bullshitting with them, talking with them, give them a little bit of knowledge or whatnot. Talk about the dash 10. And let's be real though. I mean, let's see what you got right here. We usually only had about an hour, so more like 35 to 45 minutes to be honest. But we had some fucking hua high speed leadership that didn't give two fucks about our mental health. Yeah, you got those motherfuckers out there, man. They're more worried about, and you know what? That me and Urena talked about it before on the podcast. They're more worried about their fucking Med Pros. All right, they're more worried about the Med Pros being updated and those goddamn slides being green than they are about the fucking soldiers' mental health. Now, again, this is 2005 that I'm talking about. This was no 05 when I was a private, and dude, so we would go take care of our business, and maybe it was because our op tempo was pretty fucking high too, though, because we're getting ready to deploy. So we went to the field afterwards for about a month. Dot dot dot. Shit that happens in the field artillery, bro. But as I'm thinking about it, we will go to the library. We'll go take care of our LES. We'll go take care of our stupid accident avoidance courses, all that good shit that we had to take care of, like just to be green and get it taken care of. You know what I mean? So we'll go to the library, take care of that, and then our chief had our back. Is what I'm getting at. Then from there, this is just Monday. Again, this is just Monday. Chief ain't trying to do none of that shit either. Chief just trying to get his day over with so he can go back to sleep because he's hungover. Because he had a hard ass weekend. But what happened next? 1645, 1700 rolls around. Final formation. All right. We got everything taken care of. Yeah, PMCS was done. Motor stables are done. Everything's good to go. All vehicles online. Everything's up, voice digital. All 5988s turned in, good to go. All right. Second chief, take charge. Or platoon sergeant, take charge. Release them for the day, whatever the fuck. That's it, bro. That was our fucking mostly every fucking day. Let's be real. At least in the field artillery. All right. Now, yeah, you had also days in between there where you would go to the gun to the motor pool, and they would mostly be in the morning. You would go in the morning time, and your chief would sit with you and start teaching you about your job. Because you got ASPT coming up, or artillery skills proficiency testing. You got gunners testing you got to prep for. So we would do that mostly in the morning, and maybe in the afternoon we will probably, like, what I started doing with my gun was I would take the gun out and I would go and occupy across the street of the motor pool, or just move it somewhere in the motor pool and go occupy, train up, because you always want to have your Joes trained. You know what I'm saying? But if I didn't have anything for them, I'm not going to be on my soldier's neck. I'm not, bro. But at the same time, my soldiers had to fucking help me out. You know what I mean? I can't shoot the fucking gun for you if you ain't giving me the rounds to fucking shoot at the end of the day. So, anywho, let's see what we're saying here. I completely went out in the fucking weeds with that shit. Whew. What we supposed to be talking about here? Oh yeah, 90% of young people who are unlikely to consider joining the military, dude. I mean, fuck them. Honestly, fuck them. I get what you're saying as far as, like, let's go back to what you were saying. If we made it mandatory, think about it like this, bro. If you had people out there that were forced to join the military, I don't want them to be. I wouldn't want them, bro. To be honest, I wouldn't want them to be joining me in a foxhole or in a fight, because I don't know if I can count on them. You know what I'm saying? How do I know I can count on these fools? When shit hits the fan, I want a motherfucker that wanted to be there, to be by my side. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wish it could be like that, like it was in Korea. In Korea, you have to do 2 years minimum, and then but they have a higher threat because they got North Korea and China right there, and then the Jews, they do the same thing. You got to do like 2 years service for them, again because of the high threat. Here in the States, we don't have a threat, bro. Our only threat comes within us. At the end of the day, yeah. So I don't know, bro. I don't know, dude. I tell you what, I'm happy that this is my first live, bro, and I'm digging this. I'm really, really digging this. What does edit do? Whoa, whoa. Cancel, 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 cancel. So, dude, what else is on? What's on your mind, Gary? What's on your mind? Oh, Gary Rowland, talk to me, baby. We're gonna do another 20 minutes, man. We'll do 1 hour of this shit. What's on your mind? Yeah, that's exactly it, bro. I mean, it's like a motherfucker. If they were to do a draft again, I'm wondering how many would be draft dodgers. You know what I'm saying? How many cats would just take off and bounce because they wouldn't want to join? And you know what? More power to them. Please be gone. Please be gone. I joined the military because I wanted to be in the military. Bro, same here. I bullshit you not. If I could go back in, but with keeping my bennies, I would actually, if they would let me back in right now, I would go back in. They take my shit away, but let me go back in. I retain my rank that I went out on. You give me some time, give me about a good week or two to get back on my shit with the artillery skills. Give me about 2 weeks, bro, so I can fine tune myself. Make sure you put me in a 119er battery. I want to be in a 119er, maybe a paladin, not the 777 though. I'm not a fan of the 777 personally. But dude, yeah, I would gladly go back in. Hey, Roland, were you on the 119er or 777, or were you paladin? You talking a lot of shit there, Gary. Oh, Gary Rowland. You talking a lot of shit. So I was on the 777 mostly. Okay, so you were on that 777. See, I didn't get to mess with that 777. I got to mess with the Paladin for the first 6 years of my career. Oh, let's be real. Maybe about 4 years of my career I did the Paladin because then I was deployed. But and then the other six were on 119er. So I'll take the 119er over that 777 any day, anytime, baby. Any day, anytime. God damn, those were the days, man. Just smelling that old wolf pussy. That wolf punani. Chow. Woo. Those some good times, bro. So yeah, I mean, but again, I think that, if we could make it be something to be proud of, man, to join the military. We had paladins for 6 months, and after I got to the unit, we got the 777s. Gotcha, gotcha. Yo, dude, what you need to do, by the way, you need to get a hold of Dickie Duke. Y'all two need to link up together and let me know when we can have all three of us on the pod, bro. Honestly, because I enjoyed Dickie Duke. We got to know him, and I think we need to just actually just chop it up and shoot the shit, kind of like we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Who else is out there? Come on, y'all. I don't know how to fucking. I wish I knew how to get more folks. You know what I'm saying? But let me see. How do I tell people on the Facebook, or how does that normally work? Let's see. Can I share this? I'll share it to my Facebook. Okay, okay. No, 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 not to that one. Damn it, dude. Hey, you still see me by any chance? Ah, here we go. How do I copy it? Copy. And by the way, hey, once again, I appreciate you being here with me, bro, because this is my first time doing this shit. Oh, I appreciate that, bro. Good looking out. You are definitely you are, dude, you are the man. You are the man with the master plan. How the fuck do I close this shit out? Uh-oh. Cancel. Shit, bro. I tell you, man, this technology shit is for the fucking birds, bro. I suck at this shit, man. I don't know. Oh, did you listen to the whole podcast that I did last week? Or 2 days ago? Did you listen to that whole thing by any chance? Bro, am I not hooked on phonics, man? I'm telling you, bro. I suck when it comes to reading, man. Especially when like it's far away from me, because that's the thing. Like everything is far away right now. So let's see what's on your mind and paste. Paste, paste, paste. Let's see if they come and join me. Dude, dude. I need to learn how to do this shit. All right. Yeah, bro. I mean, there's a reason we're 13 Bravos, right? What the fuck? I'm not trying to create no goddamn event, guy. What the fuck, dude? What the? See, dude, this is what pisses me off about this Facebook shit. I'm just trying to post a goddamn link. All right, here we go. Hey, what do you think of that picture, by the way, that I'm using right now, Roland? The one with the fucking with the gun line with the 119er shooting. Let's see, I skipped out on all computer classes in high school and took Spanish instead. How's that helping you now? How's that Spanish helping you? Unless you got a fucking Spanish wife. Oh man, who are you? Who is the other person here? I know there's only two of us, baby, but hey, three of us make a party, baby. Who are you, number two? I married a native chick. Close enough. What is a Mexican but a native with a Spaniard? You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! And you told me you live out there by where I was at over back in earlier this month, right? Let's see. What the hell does this say? Who are we? Okay. Da, 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 da. Oh, okay. What you done send me over here? I'm seeing here a lot about this highway shootout, a carjacker. What the fuck? Did you just send me this right now, Roland? Is it Rowland or Roland? Is it one for Rowland, two for Roland? Hmm. Which one did I say? Two for. Oh, so it's Roland, like rolling. I was born with a lanyard in my hand. I'm a rough, tough cannon cocker, number one man. Line 100 guns up against the hill. Ah, okay. Bet $100 I can shoot him with skill. Got to 99. Oh no. Got to 97, then I took a knee. And boom, 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 I shot the next three. Who is all dude, I can't stand this shit. This technology shit is killing me. I shouldn't have quit my job, bro. I'm never gonna make it as a motherfucking YouTuber or streamer. I can't be that PewDiePie guy. I think I might have to get some fake titties and put them out here. You know what I mean? Maybe that way I'll get some motherfuckers to start paying attention. But yeah, dude. So what did you do on the 777? On the 777, were you like the gunner, the assistant gunner? What was your position on that? I had every single job. Oh, word. Okay, okay. Except I was about to throw you out there. I was about to throw you out there with that shit. That's good shit though, man. See, I just didn't like the 777. I don't know why they got rid of the 1908. I get the whole digital aspect of it, but honestly, I think that this digital artillery shit is gonna be the death of manual gunnery artillery, like the real shit. Because I'm telling you, man, when I was on the Paladin, when I was on the M109 Alpha 6, there were a lot of cats that had no idea how to fucking how to even lay the gun without using digital, you know? And T Labs Pap is a motherfucker. If you don't know what T Labs Pap is, you screwed, baby. You are screwed. T Labs Pap is the way that we occupy. You know what I mean? Is I had an NCO, bro. I had a fucking NCO who did not know what T Labs Pap was. We're talking about a Sergeant E5. Sergeant E5, when we told him, dude, we fuck with him hardcore though. We were fucking with him really, really, really bad. Like he was a little bit mentally slow. And honestly, at last I checked, he made 7, bro. He made E7 last time I checked. And that's an embarrassment, man. Because I'm not gonna throw his name out there, but this guy, there's no way in hell he should have been holding an NCO rank. Ever, ever, ever. I'll tell you this. We were going out to the range one time. We were gonna go out Zero and Qual with our M4, our M16s. We still had M16s back then. We are gonna go Zero and qualify. And this dude, I bullshit you not, as an NCO, a Sergeant E5, grown man, second duty station, by the way, because he had came from Germany to Hood. This grown man had on his gear and was wearing 2 left gloves. 2 left hand gloves, bro, as a Sergeant E5. Who does that? Who the fuck does that? So anyway, this guy came to my section and he really had no business being in the army, bro. And that's the sad part. You know, I mean, if we just needed manual labor, he would have been good for it, you know? But this dude had no business being there. 2 left-handed gloves, and he was in a leadership position. I don't know where I was going with this, but oh, T Labs Pap. So one day while we're doing PMCS on the fucking on the Paladin, he comes by and he's like, "What are you guys doing?" That's literally kind of how he talked, all right? "Yeah, you guys, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, we're over here. You know, we're doing PMCS, and then we're checking out, making sure we have all our tools and whatnot inside the fucking the little tool bag and whatnot." And he's like, you guys missing anything?" So my homeboy McConnell was like, yeah, we're missing the T Labs Pap, bro." When I tell you that this grown man went down the gun line asking, has anybody seen an extra T Labs Pap? Going around the from Alpha to Bravo battery, all around the gun, all behind the guns, asking chiefs. That's as bad as fucking asking a private to go get some Chemlite batteries, bro. And you're supposed to be a fucking leadership in a leadership position. That should have been a fucking solid reminder that not everybody needs to be a fucking sergeant. He could have been a specialist 5. You know, if you want to give him that pay grade, give him the E5 pay grade, but keep him as an E4 fucking rank, bro. Dude, it was embarrassing, bro. It was really embarrassing. My last unit, they had me sitting next to an ammo team chief who was an E5P, but had no idea how to be an ammo team chief or talk on a damn radio. I had to sit there and coach him through it all. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Dude, when you're doing voice command, when you're going by voice, you better know what the fuck you're doing. Because if you get the wrong FDC chief on there, he will hem you up. Oh man. Sergeant Tedder, Sergeant Tedder, Sergeant Tedder. I love you, Sergeant Tedder. Sergeant Tedder, that man should have been a gunnery sergeant, a 13 Bravo. But no, he was a 13 Delta, bro. Sergeant Tedder ripped me a brand new asshole. I was a brand new E6. He was a seasoned E6. And we were firing Willie P. And so we're firing HE, and then we're firing Willie Pete. A little shake and bake for those that know. Anyways, so the mission came down. It was like a 6 rounder, and mission comes down. Came down by it came down digital. So everybody's acknowledging, and fire, 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 right? And so all I hear is I was gun 7 at the time. So Tedder comes on. He's like gun 7 FTC gun 7 status. Like the mission came down. It's been like 5 seconds. Status. And I'm telling them, oh, I'm having a small issue. My gunner was having a small issue because let's just say there happened to be a spring involved and some setting of the time on the motherfucking on the fuse. Anyways, so my gunner was having an issue putting the motherfucking the fuse on. Gun 7 status. So after 5 seconds, he called in for status. 5 seconds later, gun 7 status. Still working on it. Finally, put that bitch in. Rammed it, thumped it in, and we got the powder in there. We had just closed up the fucking breach, and he's like, gun 7, gun 7, you're out. So he told me, gun 7, you're out. And as soon as he said that, I said, fire. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. So I fired that fucking round, right? Boom. It was a when ready mission. And so for those that don't know, when you're in the paladin or in a mechanized unit, whenever you fire, it if you hit shot, you either hit shot the shot key or it automatically reads the shot key when you shoot. So he got that I shot after he called me out. So anyways, I fired all my rounds, everybody fired their rounds, and then we get the end of mission. As soon as we get the end of mission, I remember hearing Sergeant Tedder, Chiefs meeting, FTC track time now. Oh man, oh man. Did I get my ass chewed, bro? Sergeant Tedder's like, I've never seen a motherfucker so pissed off, but I mean, he like beelined drill sergeant style and fucking knife hands my ass. I got a parade rest for this dude, all right? That's how much this motherfucker intimidated me. Little fucking Korean fuck. Comes on there, knife hands my ass, and like, when I say you're out the fucking fight, you are out the fucking fight. Got it? And dude, I locked up at parade rest for this dude. And I was like, I got you, man. My bad. Like, don't my bad me. Just do what the fuck I tell you. When I say you're out the fight, you're out. I had the battalion commander in the track with me when I called you out, and you still fired that shit. Oh, dude. Dude. It was a rough one. I need a little bit of motherfucking you know, I need a little bit of lube for that ass raping that I took that day. My ass was chewing gum, baby. Straight up chewing gum. Anywho, I don't know who our second viewer is. I appreciate you being here, man. I wish you would have dropped in, said hello, maybe give me a thumbs up, a like. That would have been great. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do this again. Roland. Is this a good time for you, Roland? What you think? Yo, hit the check fire on the CSD while we were trying to do a battery operations. All 6 guns. Get the fuck out of here. That fool hit the check fire. God damn. Hey, homie number 2. I don't know who's watching here, but do me a solid, man. If you could just hit the like button, or if you could subscribe. I don't know if you're a subscriber or not. If you could say hello, that'd be awesome. Maybe join us in the convo next time. That'd be awesome, dude. So I think I'm gonna do this again starting tomorrow. Just jump on here just to talk shit, chop it up with you. Even if it's just you, Roland. You down? If you down with Charlie Brown, man. Um, I think it's 5:45 my time now, so I think I'll start doing this at about 4:30, 4:30 Central Time, and we'll see where it goes from there, man. Hey, Roland, I appreciate you. I got those fucking links that you sent me. I'll go ahead and check those out, and maybe we'll talk about them on the gun line. Anybody else who was here, I appreciate you. If you're checking this after the live, do me a solid, hit a like, subscribe, and with that being said, rounds complete, end of mission, and gun line out. Y'all have a good one out there. Be safe. March order, y'all. Deuces. What the fuck? I guess I didn't end it when I thought I did. Deuces again.